Hello students, Michael Sanchez here. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to talk to you guys about scales today. And scales is probably the most important thing you can do as a violinist, as it really builds muscle memory in the hand to be able to put your fingers in the right spots. Putting your fingers in the right spots is by far the most important thing to do as a violinist, as it makes you sound in tune when you play songs. So today we're going to talk about 5 major scales that cover about 75% of all music. So after today you guys are going to have a lot better feel about where the fingers go and have something to practice. So the first thing I want to talk about is stickers. So many of you guys might have no stickers on your violin, maybe some of you guys do, but I'm telling you it makes such a huge difference if you have stickers on your instrument because it tells you exactly where the fingers are supposed to go. So we're going to actually talk about putting stickers on, and then we're going to start doing the scales. So what I recommend to you is getting a tuner that you can download on your smartphone. It's called INS Tuner Lite, and it's actually a great app because it tells you exactly if different notes are in tune in the right spots. It's free, so that's very nice. So first we want to make sure our violin is in tune. So I'm going to play my open D, and it's showing up as a little bit low, so I'm going to tune it up a little bit. Okay, so right now it's in the right spot. So now it's going to show up as green, like that. So it's very nifty to see exactly if you're in the right spot. So next, grab a sticker, and you can get these on my website at superiorviolins.com, or really you can use any sort of sticker or any sort of marking, but stickers are really good. So this particular pitch right here is an E. So I want you guys to actually put this sticker or some sort of sticker right in that spot. What I recommend is that you put it to where when you cover it up, that is when you're in tune. So okay, this would be a little bit out of tune. This would be perfectly in tune. So I really highly recommend that you do this exactly right, as it will make a huge difference in your sound as far as doing the scales. So here's an E, so put your one of the stickers there. Here's an F, sharp. That's an F sharp. Here's a G. And also then the 4th sticker is going to be where your pinky goes down. Okay, so I suggest you take some time to put the stickers in exactly the right spots. Very good. So now that you have your tuner and now that you have your stickers on, it's really good to have this tuner nearby, as each note that you're going to play with the scale, you can actually see if you're in tune or not. So the D major scale starts off on just no fingers down on the D string. The next note is E. Second finger down is F sharp. Third finger down is G. Then open A, no fingers down on the A string. Hopefully you're matching these up with your tuner. B. C sharp. D. So that's a 1-octave D major scale. Okay, and that has 2 sharps in it. So let's go ahead and play that together. D major scale. Very good. Alright, so that's a really important scale to know. Next scale I want to talk about is the G major scale. This is going to start off on open G. First finger on the G string is A. Second finger on the G string is B. Third finger right next to it is C. I want you to notice that these are really close. So a lot of students aren't quite close enough with these half steps, so really make sure those are tight. Notice the angles of the fingers as well. Okay, and if you put your stickers in the right spot on the D string, they apply the same to the G string. Okay, so we just did G, A, B, C. Now open D, and then E, F sharp, G. So that's one octave. Now we can keep going. Open A, B. Now here, instead of doing a high 2 where the sticker would be, we're actually going to do what we call a low 2, which is next to the first finger. So this is a C natural, this is a C sharp. So remember in the D major scale we just did, it was C sharp in this spot, but in G major it's here. So C, D, and then E, F sharp, G. Okay? And what's really important is that you pay attention to those little flats and sharp signs, okay? Because C and C sharp are totally different notes, okay? So make sure that when you're on this note, a C sharp isn't showing up, just a C. And when you're on this note, a C sharp is showing up, not a C. So make sure that it's showing the right reading, okay? Very good. So let's do the G major scale together. Okay, and you can go down from there. So I just went up, you can go down. So one thing that's really important with doing these scales as well is focusing on technique. So make sure that your bow is nice and straight, going back and forth. Make sure you're getting to the tip. And think about some of those techniques we've talked about in other lessons, like the bow grip and the tension of the bow. Because scales normally is the best time to work on some of those techniques and fundamentals. Very good. So far we know D major and G major. Now let's go on to C major. C major starts off on third finger on the G string. Then we have open D, then E, F, G, B, like that. So make sure that your second fingers are next to the first fingers in C major, in these spots. Okay? Let's play the C major scale. And go down from there. So let's recap each of these three scales we've learned so far. We've learned D major, which has high 2s. So this position of the second finger. This is the one that's changing all the time, right? Okay. In G major, we have high 2 on the G, high 2 on the D, low 2 on the A, and low 2 on the E. In C major, we have low 2s, low 2 on the D string, and low 2 on the A string, like that. Very good. So in the next lesson, I'm going to be talking about B flat major and F major, and also talking a little bit more about technique. So please tune into that lesson. And please work on the fundamentals and technique that are so important to master the violin, and definitely get that tuner. That's really important to mastering intonation. Thanks so much for watching.